welcome to my round 6 review. Top 7% with a score of 1043. So that's pretty good again. It jumped up another 2000 in the ranks, which is really good. And just goes to show you, even though I had a really bad start to the season, I didn't give up, and yeah, so that's what can get you to a good rank. So definitely, if you're not going that well at the moment, definitely remember that. Don't give up, and yeah, you can definitely improve a lot on the position that you are. So anyway, we'll get into the team. So Ben McDermott, as you can see, huge score of 347. He scored hundreds in both of the matches of his double, which is just insane. I'm not sure if this is like the highest ever score. Haven't checked, but surely it would have to be pretty close. It was also a really good trade-in for Josh Philippi, who I think, like, he went out for a duck and only got one catch, so he only ended up on 10 points. So I think, yeah, definitely a really good trade there. Who else? Steckity also carried my team this round. Chucked the captain on him. He did really well. He got a few wickets in the first game, and the second game as well. I think he bowled a wicket maiden for the first over, which was really handy as well. I also, even though a few things went really well here, I also did something really dumb, as you can probably see. Because Bartlett didn't play the first game, which obviously I'm still confused about. He's like probably their best or second best bowler. So I was worried. I didn't know if he was going to play the second game as well. So what I did was I emergency'd Agar just in case. But what I didn't realize was this was actually messing with my loophole that I'd already set up. So I had emergency'd Renshaw, then subbed on Connolly, so I was going to get his score. But yeah, obviously, because you always get the lowest score of your emergencies, Agar ended up being subbed on for Connolly instead, and then Renshaw didn't get subbed on because obviously Bartlett ended up playing. So yeah, lost me a ton of points there, but yeah, definitely a good learning experience there. I'll never do that again, hopefully. But anyway, we'll get into the trades. Just before we do, I think we go down here, and Glenn Maxwell, right? A lot of people have been trading him out. He does have a very high break even, so we'll go down in price, obviously, which is probably the reason for that. But I reckon he's got the round 8 double, so you definitely want to have him in for that. And I wouldn't really bother trading him just in and out, like out this round and then in for his double, just because he has such a high ceiling. Like if he goes big with the bat, he goes really big at a high strike rate. He also will bowl like 1 or 2 overs every game, so I just think it's worth having him, even if he does lose a bit of cash. I just think his scoring ability to actually get you points, which is obviously the aim of the game, is just too good. So yeah, I wouldn't be trading him out. So who am I actually trading out? I'm trading out Matthew Wade. He did absolute trash both games. Pretty bad trade-in, but I think pretty much everyone went with him, so it's not too bad. I think he scored 6, and then he got a duck in the second game. So yeah, he's going to go down a ton in price, just not worth having him. And then this next one, a bit of a controversial one maybe. Aaron Finch, I'm trading out. He's just been really bad. I think he looked like he was limping in one of the games. Maybe last week, I think it was. So yeah, I just don't know. His break-even's really high now, so yeah, I just think I'm going to get him out. And the last one I'm going to get out is Connolly. Honestly, the only reason I'm really getting him out is just because there aren't a lot of other good options to trade out, and obviously I want to do as many trades as possible so I can get in as many players as possible. But also his loophole abilities aren't going to work this round because obviously Scorchers are playing in the first game. So I'm going to have to get, replace him with another loophole here as well. So I'm going to go and do that straight away with my trade-in option. Sweeney, I think it is. So his Brisbane Heat. So he doesn't play in the first game next round, or in rounds 9, 10, 12, and 13, which are all of the rounds that we're going to need the loophole for. Because obviously either two teams have the double, or no teams have the double. We're going to need a loophole for that. So he's all good for those rounds for the rest of the year. So plus his DPP should be the best option for a loophole. Another player I'm going to get in is Harris Rolfe. He comes in now, double in round 6. We've seen what he can do before. I think he came in, not last season, but the season before, averaged insane numbers. Yeah. There's not a heap of other options from the Stars, which I really like at the moment. I see a lot of people trading in Marcus Stoinis, but I still reckon I'll probably get him in next week, because he's still probably going to go down, because his break-even is so high at the moment. And the other player I'm going to get in is Dwarshuis, if I can go like this. Ben Dwarshuis. As you can see, 146k. For a player of his quality, that's just like absolutely nothing. His break-even's -30 at the moment. And he should be a really solid keeper, for the rest of the year. If you don't, a keeper is just a player that I can keep for the rest of the year. Just he's got such a strong history in the BBL, and just should be a really solid, consistent option for me. And obviously the value he presents at that price is really good as well. So before I do complete my trades, I just like to say I see a lot of people getting in Hilton Cartwright. I wouldn't say don't get this option. I still think Cartwright is a pretty good option. But just the fact that he's playing in the middle order is just one of the no-goes for me. I know he is in good form at the moment, and he's definitely going to go up in price. But just playing in the middle order is just one of my golden rules for BBL Supercoach. I can't pick those players, especially as at 144k. So it's not like a super cheap player either. He's been getting a lot of opportunity this year so far, with the top order failing a few times. Stoinis, Clark. Clark's been in good form the last few games, but not at the start. So yeah, he's got a lot of opportunity so far, but I'm not sure if the top order does start to fire. He's not going to get that opportunity. He's not going to be that great. I'm not hugely confident in these trades, so definitely if you have any suggestions, chuck them in the comments, and yeah, I might follow those. So anyway, the loopholes this week is going to be a bit difficult, but what I'm going to do is, I think I want to emergency Patterson and Agar. So, go down like this, like that. Okay. And then I'll chuck Sweeney on field. So yeah, obviously Patterson and Agar both going to play in the first game. Whoever scores better, I'll sub McSweeney onto their side. Okay, that's not going to work, because Maxwell plays in the first game, so I'm just going to go like that. And now it should work. I should be able to sub Sweeney and Dan Sams, because he doesn't play in the first game. So, avoided disaster there, but, so I think I'll go VC for Marsh. Obviously he's playing in the first game. He's been in huge form lately. And then, probably, you got to captain McDermott, right? Yeah, back-to-back hundreds. Yeah. So, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, comment any questions, or just anything. So, yeah, thanks for watching.